are all on and good?
We're all set.
All right, awesome. We're now joined by Padraig Harrington here at the Ally Challenge, making his third appearance here at Warwick Hills for the Ally Challenge. T4 finish in 2022. Just to start, how great is it to be back here?
Yeah, it's nice to be back. I believe there's going to be good weather the rest of the week, so I'm looking forward to that. At the moment it's a little chilly. Yeah, it's nice to come to a golf course. I played this back when it was the Buick Classic back on the regular tour, so it's always fun to come back to a course that you played 20 years ago and see how your game matches up and see how golf has evolved in those 20 years really.
You want me to move this up a little bit? It is good where it is. Okay. Making your 12th start of the 2025 season, you've won 2 of your last 3 starts. Just tell us about the state of your game and how you're feeling.
Yeah, it's certainly in there. I had hit the ball well at the US Open to win it. I was not so good hitting it at the Open, but was mentally strong at the Senior Open. So, combination of those two would be very nice. I did struggle here last year. As you said, I was tied 4th the year before, but I struggled badly here last year. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what to expect really. I didn't play very well last week either, so it's kind of. I know it's in there. I hope it turns up this week, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, big numbers guy. You're number 4 in the Charles Schwab Cup standings, but Miguel has kind of a sizable lead on the rest of the field. You've been paying attention to that heading into the home stretch here of the season.
I'd be aware of it. Unfortunately, I've looked at my schedule. I've got 5 events left. 3 of them are the playoffs, so they're double counting. So, for me to catch Miguel, I'm probably going to need to win twice, and maybe those two tournaments have to be in the playoffs because they're double counting. So it's still better than mathematically possible. It's still possible, but certainly would take some great playing. And the fact is, Miguel is going to still play well for the rest of the year, so can't underestimate what he's going to do either. So it's certainly very much a long shot to catch him, but it's there. Yeah. Giving myself a chance with a couple of wins.
There you go. Question, guys?
You mentioned it's special to come back to Warwick Hills. You also mentioned that you played well 1 year, struggled last year. What is it about this course that you find so special, and what's the biggest challenge that it presents to you?
Well, as I said, I came here when it was a regular tournament, the Buick Championship, and I think it's nice to come back to an old school golf course. It's all there in front of you, a 3-line course. I like the fact, as I said, I've been coming here such a long time that you get to measure your game. You get to see how your game has developed over that time, good or bad. How golf has changed in that time, how some holes are, maybe that back in the day were very long, aren't so long with the equipment and things. So it's interesting to come back to an old stop, and when you're familiar with somewhere, it's enjoyable. The crowds turn out, which is a big thing. We get great support this week. It seems like a festival. Obviously they had the concert on Saturday, and it does seem like it's a bit of a festival week. People tend to come out, and I think we're expecting the weather, so it should be a very nice week indeed.
Any other questions? All good?
Brilliant.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you.